Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps II, where I'm previewing the first couple of missions. I'm back and yeah, I had a bit of a problem with recording previously using OBS, so I had to switch to a different recording program, which obviously has all its startup issues, etc, etc. So that was a bit of a delay, but I'm back now. Yeah, I don't know why there was such a problem with recording Norway all of a sudden. I didn't have any problems with the previous two missions. Anyway, the briefing did say that we shouldn't take our tanks. Looking at the terrain, that's likely true, as we can see that they're mostly hills here. So let's put these to the reserve. Now, I previously said, and this is something that the developers said as well, is that artillery doesn't actually get to attack hard targets on the defensive. And that is definitely true for some artillery, like the Sturmpanzer, for example. But the way this works is that your artillery all have an ability which makes them artillery. I know this sounds silly, but their ability is called artillery support, which allows them to provide support fire against soft targets if another unit is being attacked. Then this one will fire first to, suppress the enemy. Most of their attacks are suppressing fire. 80% chance of hits are suppression. They still have a high heart attack, but most of it will be suppression because of this. They can attack minefields and they do more damage in entrenchment. Fine. So these guys can only attack soft targets. However, if we switch to the 15 centimeter artillery, we can see that it has the artillery support ability, but also the AT support ability, which provides support fire against hard targets. So if we have towed artillery, we rather want it to be the 15 centimeter, even though it takes up additional slot, like this one is 3 in core slots, and the 15 centimeter is 4 core slots, but it allows us to attack against tanks as well because it has the ability AT support. So rather, I want all my towed artillery to be the 15 centimeter one. Now, since I don't expect enemy tanks on this mission, I don't actually want to do that here because I want to deploy more units. But it's just so that it's out there. Also, the Sturmpanzer does not have this ability, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. Let's deploy the fighters first, and I also want to put the anti-tank into the reserve because I don't think we'll need it for this mission either. What I do think we'll need for this mission, and I think will be quite nice, will be a second Stuka. So I think we do have plenty of prestige to buy those whenever we feel like. So I want to do that. Let's go and go for tactical bombers. Buy us that second Junkers 87B and purchase it. We get to deploy that out here. Nice. Now we have 2 fighters and 2 tactical bombers, 1 strategic bomber. I think they'll be fine. And then we can also deploy the... well, actually, I don't think we'll need the storage that badly on this one. Let's leave it for now. I might take it back. Anyway, I do want to purchase another kind of infantry here. So we have... Let's just deploy 3 infantry units here. I want to, for my tactics, what I want to do is I want to split my forces that are landing here for one group to go to Christiansand and take these 3 objectives here, and one other group to go up north and take the objectives here. I still have no clue what this round circle with the half thing means, but like it's not a victory hack. So what does it mean? Is it like a secondary objective, but the game doesn't have secondary objectives yet? I don't know. It's unclear. It can be a supply source, because every city in this game is supposed to be a supply source, if I read it correctly. Anyway, I want to have at least 1 infantry and 1 of the pioneers to go this way. So I will have 1 infantry, 1 pioneer, and I'll have, at the very least, a towed artillery also to take place in that attack. So that's fine now. Then I also want to get at least another infantry on that side. Let's purchase, I think, also... I think we'll want to have a grenadiers as well. The difference between regular infantry and the grenadiers is that they have less movement, but they have more initiative and better defenses, better hard attack. I want to use a couple of different units in just to test them out. So I think that will probably work nicely. So let's have those guys in the back out here too. Then I'll at least have a Sturmpanzer and a towed artillery on the northern flank as well. Actually, it's probably best to have, yeah, both Sturmpanzers up in the north then. Now, that means that I'll have all my units deployed for now. There's an additional Fallschirm, 2 Fallschirmjägers here, so that should help me out as well. I do want to purchase a Gebirgsjäger as well. That's a new unit here. I will not give it any trucks because I remember that, well, in Panzer Corps I, these Gebirgsjäger lost their mountain movement ability if you gave them trucks, because for some reason, like, the way it worked is that the trucks overruled the Alpine movement or something along those lines. Not 100% sure, but I'm going to deploy those Gebirgsjäger over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to be... okay, can deploy Pioneers. Could go for regular infantry up in the north as well. New unit is Panzer 3G, and I apparently also have the... this is a captured Polish tank. Okay, that's actually pretty cool, I guess. It looks very neat. Like, again, I think the sprites that they have here look absolutely amazing from up front, but then from afar, I think they leave a bit to be desired. Anyway, I should also upgrade potentially my bomber. Okay, let's actually go back for a bit. So what I can do is I'll take this infantry, let's undeploy them, and I'll have that infantry deploy up here. Because these guys are going to take Bergen and then pretty much try to move up through this area, because I think it will probably take too long to move all the way there. So we need some units out there. And then I want to go and upgrade this strategic bomber to the Junkers 88, because I remember last game they had a lot more naval attack, and that's exactly what I want. Especially, yeah, this unit is much better. So you have Total Core Slots 2. I think I want to test out a recon. We don't have any currently. Okay, so these guys just have better better defenses, and that's pretty much the only thing that is the difference between these two. So I'd rather go for this. Let's purchase that, and let's also add that to our team. And yeah, what I'll do is I'll get the infantry, put them out here, and then have the recon here. All right, there we go. That seems to be looking fine. Let's get started on this mission. Yes. Okay, first of all, there seems to be a unit here. I'll try to get it back over to this side where it might be more use for now. I need to take a look at these guys because they have a range of 3. Okay, fair enough. So I want to stay out of that thing's range at the very least. Let's go up here because there is a enemy destroyer out there, and I think this Königsberg is a light cruiser. Although you could, well, it's probably a Königsberg class ship, but you could tell me anything. That would mean, though, that we'll have to finish off that destroyer first. Yeah, that doesn't look super amazing, but let's do it this way. And as for these guys, I want them to stay out of... yeah, I would want them to stay out of range of the fort, but that's impossible if I want to land out here. It seems like these places are empty, so I want to try to go around here and then just land over in this area, because this seems empty. We can cut them off, and once they've landed, they're looking well and secure. Now my hope is that these guys will go after the Königsberg class, so I'm definitely going to keep them out there just so that they can, you know, take a look at that. Okay, let's use you out here. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of anti-aircraft. So the Junkers 88. bomb them. Then I can destroy this and move the Blücher out. Because historically they got destroyed here, so 1, 2, 3. I want them at least over here, so they will not be bothered. Okay, so they have a submarine. You can't reach them, but I can use the Stuka to deal damage to them. And then use the Schnellboot. Yep. Out here. And get you guys closer as well. Okay, excellent. So I already damaged that. Let's move these guys forward. There's unfortunately nothing we get to do that will prevent me from getting hit by that. Like, I can't destroy that unit. Let's get these paratroopers and try to get them close to Christiansand. Okay, so what we have is an anti-aircraft gun and these guys. I want to move at least here. If they want to move out and then attack, that's fine. But I don't want to engage them here. Now, on hills, and probably on mountains as well, it seems like there's an ability called High Ground. And let's see what Mine Ground does. Does it show it like this? Here, yeah. The unit has taken a high ground position and receives +1 spotting and +1 range. Now, I don't think they can attack units further ahead because they're infantry, but I guess that will work for artillery quite nicely. So that's something that you can keep in mind, is that yeah, your artillery will do a lot better if they are on hills, which is actually, I think, a great idea that they put in here. That's very nice. Let's embark you as well. I'm just gonna get all my units out there because why not? Let's actually not use the recon, but the Sturmpanzer. Yeah, so there was one naval transport left, but now there's none. So the rest of the units will have to actually move like... Oh, no, let's undo that. The rest of the units will have to move later. Now, you guys can go on an air transport at the very least. I wonder if they will already get to land on this turn. Who knows? I'll put them here, though. Okay, so they can't land. That's fine, but the reason why I put them there, of course, is so that I can do this and protect them with the fighter. And this way, both, well, all my bombers are at least covered by that. Let's end a turn. Okay. So that worked pretty well, I think. Oh, right. Ah, come on. Really? I messed up already. That's embarrassing. I moved them in range, so that will be costly repairs on the Pioneers. Ugh. That was dumb. On my part, of course. Right, so it's actually raining. Seems like my Air Force is grounded then. I didn't destroy them. Can you attack? No, I thought not. That's unfortunate though, because that means that I can't destroy this yet. At least you get to land. Can't attack, of course, on this turn. And that's very likely to be the case for these guys, for example, too. Yeah. Alright, so if I... Wait, so if I move... Yeah, I want to definitely move you guys here at least. What is this attack? I can't see. 6 and 1. Yeah, I want to make that attack, definitely. Ah, they didn't retreat. Wow. Okay, let's put you in here, and I can probably not get the engineers out here. I think they will stay in trucks. 1, 2, 3, but that might be fine. No, they won't stay in trucks. Okay, so that looks nice. That's at least a decent defensive position, although I do have to repair these guys because I'm just yeah, not feeling it right now. Okay, so this guy is effectively blocking me from getting in here. That's actually pretty crazy. Still, I did get to land up here. But the question is, how far do I want to take this? Probably not so far. I want to at least try to stay protected. It's unlikely they'll come at me from this side, so I want to stay like this. They might try to attack this and get into an ambush with the artillery like that. Yeah, you can go up here. I think that's fine. Like I said before, I don't think they actually get to go that far. So... should have moved those other guys there already. Ah well. Like I said, I'm making a couple of unfortunate mistakes. This suppression is fairly useless, so let's attack that patrol boat. What's your range? 5. So even if I move it here... These guys have a spotting of 4, I think. I don't want this submarine to attack the Blucher, so... yeah, spotting 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get them here, they should be out of range anyway at that point. Alright, great. So I can't get these too close. Let's move you out here. And then up north, I do get to land these. Alright, so let's get the Gebirgsjäger up here. And you in here. Okay, so I don't have any encirclement supposedly anymore, but these guys are now encircled. Let's take the city. Okay. So I want to stay out of range of this thing now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's probably it because... oh no, I can still move these, of course. And I should. Yeah, as long as I stay out of range of this thing, I won't make that mistake twice. Okay, going back. Sure. Ah, great, they attacked the Schnellboot. That's very nice. Alright. And they have a Schnellboot here too, so I'll have to take care of that. That doesn't look super great as an attack, not gonna lie. Either way, let's go... oh, no, let's not do that. This is within range, but let's wait for a second. So if I use you guys to attack this... and you cannot go all the way around. No. This is 2 and 2. What if I use the Junkers 88? I probably have to deal with the anti-aircraft still. I think that's the problem. It seems... oh, this is the Pioneers. Well, if I do this, that's 138. And this would be 73, which is fine. I just need to get rid of this, though, this fort. Alright, let's start using a Stuka on it. 1 damage is not amazing. Ooh, 2, okay. But 2 is pretty decent. Right, I do need to get rid of the anti-aircraft, because only through that way I can actually grab the airfield, relocate my units and things like that, so... do that, move in there. So this attack is not super great yet, but at least now we can bomb there. I don't have any anti-air. So they're suppressed for 5. I'll try to... this is only 1 suppression apparently. Yeah, it's cloudy weather, so let's just bomb them like this. that point, I'd rather just have a normal attack there. You guys go here. Attack that. Now let's see if this is enough. No. That's a shame, but they're down to 1, so I don't really have to fear them anymore. And I don't... Yeah, the question is, do I want to attack? I don't think so. And there's no need, really. Yeah, let's actually give them a replacement. This is actually fine for now. I don't think this plane can go all the way there, but we'll see. What's this? Right, so... It's probably... No, it's not possible to surround them. Okay. It does claim they're encircled, although I highly doubt that. Let's see if they surrender. No, they don't. But yeah, let's move you out here. Do it like this then. At least for this turn. And then we also have this other Sturmpanzer to come and back up my units afterwards. So let's get out the recon as well. They can't do a whole lot right now, but they'll be okay. Alright, let's move the Gebirgsjäger up into the mountains and attack the artillery. Probably a disaster if that artillery gets to fire on my units for real. 2, 3. So going in here and attacking is a good idea. And I'll destroy it like this. Still not attacking, definitely. We might be able to get some bombers up there or something once I transfer some of my air units over to that new airbase, which I'm not gonna do yet, obviously. Anyway, as for these, yeah, this is just not good. Let's keep you out of range for now. And these guys also can't really do a whole lot. 1, 2, 3. It was weird because their Schnellboot could attack on ground targets, whereas mine doesn't seem to be able to do that. Oh well. Sure. Wow. Okay. Alright. It's probably a good idea even now just to finish off the artillery, because that's gonna cause a whole lot of problems any which way. Okay, let's shell them and do that again. They might get suppression on these, but this is a non-core unit, so I don't mind care. Let's attack. They're gonna retreat probably here then, or here? No, just one back. I'm so confused about how this works sometimes. Okay, at the very least I want to finish this off. Use the Stuka to damage it for 1. And then finish it off. And yeah, I don't really have anything better to do than to just attack this. I might get off a lucky hit or something, but There ain't much else that I can do with these guys, so... Let's get you a little bit closer inland already. I will have to do that with the other guys as well, the other ships. Okay, so you have nothing to go at up here, although I do need to clear out this patrol boat soon too, actually. No attacks out here, but I think these are 1 star, but I'm just gonna give them regular replacements for now. Okay, go in there, use this. And yeah. The recon also can't really move a whole lot further, unfortunately. But I don't really want to waste my artillery on that, so I'll just attack here, even if I'm supposed to take some damage. I'm gonna die from every little piece of damage that there might be. Take this. I should have moved them here and these guys in here so I could have potentially attacked, but we'll be fine. Might be better off to shell them once first anyway. And yeah, this thing is also again in the way, but I just can't do a whole lot against these forts right now. They take very long to get destroyed. And yeah, that makes it pretty tough. Alright, let's get you in there. I need to get a paratrooper to take that hex at some point. Right, I'm quite curious to see whether they have infantry in there. But moving in here... Like, how do they stay in the trucks if I move there? It's so confusing. And here? No, they wouldn't. Okay. So moving into hills does not keep them in trucks, but moving in forest does. Okay, that's something good to know. Valuable lesson to be learned. No, they can... I think they can get in there. It's... 1, 2... No, I don't think so. I'll have to see. Like, I don't know, actually, how that movement would work. Okay, let's try to attack this. No luck. Okay, so it seems fairly useless to try and attack that. So what I'm gonna do then probably is just suppress this and then attack it. I'll keep these. No, let's not keep them in close. That would cut them off, but I don't think it's that useful to do that. Oh, they can move in there. Well, like I said, lesson learned. I thought that would actually take up 2 movement as well, but apparently it doesn't. I don't have the like a graph or something where I can see what takes how much movement. I would have thought that hills take 2. It did in the original Panzer Corps, but because, for example, this Wehrmacht infantry, oh, they also can do that, huh? So, okay, wait. Because they have 30 movement or 3 movement, or still no clue whether that's supposed to be a bug or it's actually designed so that some things have like 15 movement for walking units. It could be that hills takes up 15 and forest also takes up 15 for regular infantry or something. I don't... there's probably nowhere where I can see that, like terrain stats. There's an info bar on sea, but not on forest. Terrain details doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, I have no way of checking that, but at least I know now. So that sucks for the experience, and it does also cost me quite a bit of prestige to figure that out. But I figured it out, so yeah, sure. Not the most ideal way to figure that out, but maybe. But, you know, it's a way. Okay, let's move you back. I need to get rid of that Schnellboote. I'll have these guys target this as well, because it needs to go. And it will take very long, regardless of what I do here. So, yeah, we do know they have their fighter. I think it's like here. Kinda wish I had the storage now. But maybe I can do a bit of recon there anyhow. Let's see though. Down to 4. Do need to suppress them in full, and they have that stupid ability. Seems like a great deal of enemy units has it. There we go. They've been eliminated. Yeah, there's an artillery, but I can't reach that yet. Let's go into the woods, which is okay. And okay, so artillery in trucks. Oh, how am I supposed to know whether they get out of their trucks or not? So infantry does, but artillery doesn't. It's not about the Opal Blitz, because these guys also have the Opal Blitz. So if I move you here, they get out, but not the artillery. And they both attacked, so that's not the thing. Well, okay. Since I don't really have any other way to do this then, supposedly. They will have 4 range, so they can actually shell there. That's a bit strange though, but I'm sure there's a rule for that I don't know yet. Maybe there's a Control Z. No, I don't want Control Z to undo. I want them to sleep. There's like a... I wonder if there's a button for sleeping. Options. Hotkey, split and merge, replace, delete, replace, purchase, upgrade, skip animations, combat logs, sleep is just Z or Shift Z. Okay. Because I don't think that these guys are going to be useful anymore. At least it doesn't seem like it. And I didn't reveal that fighter, so I'm going to have to cover my air units. These are protected. And you're probably not going to be able to go all the way down there. Still, yeah, let's just rebase then. What's left though? Okay, yeah, all these guys. So these are non-core units, so I might just attack with you. At least it's a pretty decent attack. And I'll just leave it at that, I think. I want the engineers to keep the elite replacements because they're gonna be too weak otherwise. I don't need to attack this really. I'll go back. I'm gonna have to attack these guys at some point anyway. I might just as well do it now. Wow, that was a much poorer attack than the result did show. That sucks, actually. Man. Now, that's a new unit, or they repaired it. Didn't take too much damage, that's okay. Right. So unfair that their boats can attack, but not mine. And this also didn't fire back. Wow. Seriously? That did not go very well. I'm surprised that they even remained alive at all. So I'm gonna have to rescue them. Let's first of all use you to finish this up. And because it's... oh, it's just cloudy. Okay, so I can still use the Stuka and the fighter to finish that off. Yeah, you go here. Use you out here. Might still do a damage if I'm lucky. No. Okay, well, how about you here? Yes, you will. That's kind of sucky. They will likely retreat though, even from this, so I can't go for a mass attack. Indeed I couldn't. And let's try to finish them off. Okay, they're dead at least. I don't want to reinforce these guys if I can help it. 1, 2, 3. Just likely not gonna come another unit down there, so I can keep them like this. That's fine. This thing is also almost destroyed. So you're definitely bombing them. Shell them. Shell them again. And a third time. Okay. They still somehow cannot get out, but at least I can technically reinforce them now, but I don't know how much good that will do. Let's get the Fallschirmjäger in here. And they might actually go after the Fallschirmjäger, which is what I want. Let's actually see whether you can still do something. No. I'm also going to move these guys in here, because if they want to attack the Schnellboot, I'd be much obliged. Shouldn't you guys have trucks? Yeah. Okay, that's good at least. Because that does help potentially in keeping this unit alive. I don't think the position is as bad as it might look, but I still want to be careful. I'll allow them to take back the city, that's fine. I want to go for a mass attack here. So trying to lower their entrenchments, but that doesn't seem to work that well either. Yeah, there's literally... okay, they can go here technically. Maybe they'll hit it and kill it. Perfect. And the turn. Oh, that was the bunker? Okay. Yeah. Well, that was... Really? Why are they retreating over there? It's just... I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not having a lot of luck with this guy, and maybe I should just give it regular replacements then. I thought they would be safe, but apparently they got so much suppression there that they immediately retreated. So that's a thing. Good, okay, it's down to 6. I need to take Oslo, because I'll be in serious trouble if I don't. Let's move you out here first. That finishes off those guys. I have 2 infantry to deal with it. Not a whole lot of protection again for the Fallschirmjäger, but I think that they can probably handle an attack or 2. And I don't expect any attack to come from that side. Okay, they'll very likely retreat. Let's attack with the Grenadiers, because they're in the back. They have 2 of these guys. Exactly. They have... How much movement left? How would I know? Probably can't see it. Alright, well... It's probably better to spread out like that a bit. And... because they're supposedly encircled now. I also can't recover like that. I might... No. Okay, so... They are still in trouble. But let's see how that goes. I'm gonna use these guys to scout. You in here, and... If they go around now, would they keep their artillery? No, they wouldn't. Okay. Don't like that anti-aircraft gun there, but it can't really do a whole lot of damage. So I'll just move in here, and we'll see whether it moves. I'm curious to see if it does, actually. They didn't even move. That's also weird. Well, they'll be dead. Yeah. And then let's get the Gebirgsjäger in there, and obviously not attack. What can you do against this? Not too much. They didn't have anti-aircraft here. Again, I'll start moving units up north, because I don't think they're super useful all the way down here. But I don't want to put them in range of that. That would be an issue. End the turn. Yeah, that's fine. It's a non-core unit, like I said, so things aren't that bad. Great. Also happy about this attack, because now they're attacking my entrenched unit. And since Bergen was already taken, let's move the Gebirgsjäger up in here. So, why would I take less? Oh no, I'm still taking 2, but I'm dealing more damage this way. Okay, yeah. Let's go in here. And I'll just leave both of them. They can't attack me anymore. I will attack here, but doesn't really do a whole lot, most likely. Alright, let's block the path. They're not gonna go out because they're a non-core unit. And that's what I think. Okay, this one is not important. Or that's a core city, so they wouldn't go out of their way to get it. There is a chance that they'll deal damage, so that's why I think it's worth it to try and attack. Luckily, at least these guys did survive, and... yeah, the question is, do I want to give them elite replacements again? They do have 1 star. Let's just do it. Again, we have plenty of prestige still. Okay, let's get you in there. And let's go after this infantry first. Now that they will be recovered again, we might actually have a decent shot at enemy units. Okay, so... probably best to not overextend myself, especially now that I've taken Oslo. Let's actually move the fighter now, though. Hopefully we'll go to the... okay, that's also fine. But because of this thing, I can't really bomb anything for the moment. Did they just encircle themselves? That's how it looks like. Bit weird for them to do that. Okay, they got finished off, so I think probably I'm just best off leaving my units out here and not really engaging in any attack, because they're too weakened. So I'll just let them attack into me and let's just see what happens there. I think for one turn that should be fine. Okay, that destroys those. Maybe I can still snoop off a bit of these guys. I didn't, not this turn. Fine. I'll have to deal with this infantry. So... yeah, you can't really move that much further. Yeah, I'd rather do 0 and 5 here with the triple mass attack. There we go. And I don't have any more... yeah, let's move you here, so they can't attack from that side either. And then using this and this, I don't see them coming from that side too. We're just expanding the perimeter here a bit. Okay, they have an artillery and this, but I haven't seen any anti-air yet. Let's see. Okay, there is very likely no anti-air then. Okay, they had a unit up there, none in there. Fair enough. So you're not attacking, you're not attacking. No, 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 no. Oh, wait, you can actually support the attack down there. That would actually be decent, yeah. Okay, new infantry actually coming in there. Even with support artillery, they did a better job against my units. Wow. I would not have expected that. Like, I don't know why. Yeah, they must have had a lot of luck, because even now I'm doing equal damage. So, well, this is a mountain infantry though, so they probably have very high attack. Soft attack 9, whereas these guys have... No, they have soft attack 11, so I have no clue why they did so much damage. That's really weird. Right. Anyway. Move you in here. Do that suppression, then this one. And I'll attack here. They should be finished off. Yeah. Then these pioneers can then start moving back together with the artillery. Now, I need the Fallschirmjäger to go onto this hex and then move in here. It seems like. This is not a victory hex, so I can't really do anything with this. Yeah, that's attacking the fort despite... Oh, it's raining, so that's also useless. Okay. Can't use my air forces. And they reinforce these guys too. That's beautiful. None too happy about that. But I can still do some decent attacks. Not that, but this is a non-core unit. How about you though? That's 1-1. Seems like the rain isn't helping me too much out here. And it also exposes these, so rather they would go down and attack there. That would be a bad thing for me. I could use this moment to repair most of my units. This is also yeah, let's actually do that. And I can give them regulars too. That's fine. So you're moving in here. Right. And these will just stay there. Did Control Z, but that didn't do anything. So, not really sure why it didn't work. Let's rebase you as well. And now they're actually in a problematic spot, so I really need to go and attack that. That's okay, I can do that. I can also expose these Fallschirmjäger. I'm definitely not going to repair them a second time. So they can take as much damage as I please. I don't really care for that. You're going to move in here, take the air transport, move out here, and then they'll land on the next turn. Now that the bunker is gone. Yeah, so we know they're... With this just being at 1, I don't really feel too endangered. Here's the mass attack bonus as well. Still take too much damage. That's okay. I mean, this is fine. I have these guys as covering unit lest something goes down. And the turn. Seems like the enemy has been broken now. So it's not that much resistance anymore. Yeah, they're encircled. Yeah, it's a bit silly, but hey, whatever. Okay. I'll move into blue core now because I think that at 2 these guys will not really do any crazy damage. Let's attack and then finish them off later on with one of the Stukas. Recon? Yeah, they can finish them off in one go, but I would still like to at least shell them. Finish them off, and now you here. Let's try that. Didn't work, but I'll finish them off this way. If I can advance a little bit further, definitely will. So will you be able to go out of this again? Yes, you can. Okay. Let's move them up there then, and then I can actually keep my distance a little bit while these guys are also well protected. It's pretty hard to see my units here. I will give you that as well, but again, there's just not a whole lot I can do about that. I wonder if they're going to go down. They're very likely they will, so let's just draw them out with the auxiliary. Yep, there we go. 10 damage. Wow. Pretty amazing. Why they attack with the artillery afterwards is beyond me, though. Anyway, let's push you up. And they probably have that ability, no? Take it. I also still need to take this, but in order to do that, I do need to destroy that bunker, which I still haven't done. I mean, I've tried. But still not gone. Maybe the pioneers can help. They might have an ability, yeah, +5 against structure. So that should indeed give them an edge. And now that thing is gone, and I can soon go and take that lower objective as well. I don't want to get into too many issues here with that thing as well. Although, I think, yeah, I can go here. That's fine. These guys have a range of 4 on the high ground. These guys, I think, will have a range of 3, which will give me an edge out there. You take this flag. Kong Stinger. Those guys are trapped, even. Which makes it even more hilarious. Alright, that's literally... Well, let's see. Maybe there's something else? Okay. And I also want to check this road. Of course. Take the objective. You guys flying up to take new positions. Use the bomber out here to attack them as well. Then these guys will go in here. And let's attack. They're defeated. And that also means that on the next turn I will have a much better position. They surely can't go through the woods like that. Taking this. There we go. And let's scout out this area. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, you guys will move up. You too. Turn 15. It's cloudy now. You there, you there. Shell them twice. You in here, shell them again. You in here, shell them again. Okay, there we go. And taking that should end the mission, so there's nothing else then that I actually want to do. I guess want to bomb them, but that's not super important. So let's get that victory. There we go, and that means that yeah, Norway has been defeated. So the next one will be Operation Fall Gelb, and that demands a two-pronged invasion of France, while one outflanking attack moves through the Ardennes, one diversionary attack directly into Belgium. Rapid blitzkrieg attacks that bypass enemy defenses needed at Sedan. Direct assault against prepared defense needed in Belgium. Let's go to Sedan instead of Belgium here. Yeah. Sure, so that's that mission. And let's see the next one as well. Quite curious here. Apologies for bringing you to active duty so quickly after your campaign in Norway, but there's a task that I think your talent for Blitzkrieg is going to be a perfect fit for. Let's go quickly again. Okay. High Command has greenlit Operation Fall Gelb, and it's aimed squarely at our nemesis, France. My old friend Manstein actually got this daring plan approved by High Command personally, overruling that pessimistic grump Halder. Ha! Objective is to capture all victory hexes, again, like Luxembourg, Bastogne this time, Philippeville, Sedan, and Heersen. Sure, and Luxembourg. But now it falls on you to execute the plan. While diversionary forces strike at Belgium directly at the static defenses of the Maginot Line sit impotently, you need to take your panzers between them both and through the wooded hills of the Ardennes forest. That will put you in an excellent position to occupy Sedan, your primary objective. Once you're through the forest and over the Meuse River, only two more objectives remain. One here and another here, so Philippeville and Heersen. Success in this region will put you in an incredible position against our enemies, but there is no room for failure as all elements of surprise will have been lost. Sure, we get another hero, overwhelming attack. Any damage to enemy units is enough to force them to retreat. Any damage, huh? Okay. Sure. I'm gonna take care of the deployment, etc., on the next episode, though. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care, and see you next time. Bye-bye.